Hey everyone, it's Craig Wreckless. I'm gonna do another how to punk up. Today we're gonna do Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison Blues. So I'm gonna show you how I punk this up at the shows. So it starts out. Actually, Sonny starts this riff, so I think it's. So it's just gonna be your second finger is gonna start on the fifth string. So we're going to bend that string. Actually, we're just going to give it a little vibrato. Then we're going to bend. So we're going to start our second finger is playing the fifth string, just second fret. See, I'm going to shaking it up. Now our first finger is going to go to the fourth string, first fret. Now we're going to bend this just a hair twice. Going back to the second fret on the fifth string. Now we're taking our first finger and going. Now we're going to bend the second fret on the sixth string. So we're going to make it sound like we're sliding it to the three. See that? We're going to go into. So those of you, this is how you punk it up. So you can make it distorted, you can punk it up. But I'm going to do it clean for those guys that want to stick to the, oh, you can't play Johnny Cash distorted. I've gotten that before. But we do a pretty good version of this. So let's show you what I'm doing. I'm going to go, this is all going to be an E. So I'm a choker on the guitar, anyways. So I'm going to play the bass note of the E. Then I'm going to play the high end part on the upswing. So I'm going to go down, up. On the up, I'm going to hit the high part of the E. Then I'm going to go choke and choke and. See it? So that's all I'm doing. So I'm going to go bass note. And I'm going to go choke and choke and. So choke and. So down, up, down, up. So it's choke and choke and. See? So it's kind of got that like freight train going. So while I'm doing that, and like so say other guitar player will be playing that part, I'm gonna do like a. So all I'm doing is like a little cheesy fill on the way up. So I'm going. So all I'm doing there is I'm taking my second finger and I'm hammering down from open to 2 on the second string. I'm gonna be going back and forth from second the first strings, and I want that first string to ring open. So you don't touch, don't lean your fingers on it. You want to let that ring open. And then I'm gonna hammer 2 to 3. So when I hammer, I'm going to hit the note again, the second string, and then I hit the first string open. See that? And then I'm going to go hammer my second and third fingers, going to 2 and 3 frets on the second string. Then I'm going to slide 3 to 5. Then I'm going to hit the second and first string again. See that? I'm just going to play this back and forth and go. So now what I'm doing there is I'm taking my first finger, going on the first string, 7th fret, and I'm taking my second finger and going to the 8th fret on the second string. Go. So I'm going to bend it like it's bending it to the 9th. So okay, so I'm going to keep that I'm gonna keep doing that until he starts singing, and then we're gonna do the. So we're doing what we did the strum pattern I had. So it's going to do that until it switches to the A. So do your homework, figure out how many times it does that. You can't just come here and have all the answers. You got to put in the effort too yourself. So you want to figure out when it switches to A, and then when you get to the A, we're going to go. So what I'm doing there, we can just play a straight A7. But I don't like playing straight sevenths, so I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to go. So I'm going to get fancy on you. So I'm going to go. So I'm going to go bass note with the A, which is the 5th string. So I'm going to go down, up, up on the A7. So it's going to be bass note, then the high part's going to be up, up. Now I'm going to go, while I'm doing this, I'm going to pull off from 3 to 2 on the 2nd string. So I'm going to pull off, and then I'm going to play the 4th string on the A. So that's because our fingers are going to be down with the A7. So I'm playing the 4th string after that. And then I'm going to pull off my 3rd finger from the 2 to open. So this is all while I'm playing the A. So that's the first one. The first one's gonna go. And then I do another one, I go. So the last one I do, so we do the same thing. But the last one I go. So actually I keep my finger down for that. I keep my 3rd finger down for that, and I just fold it backwards. And I press the 1st string down on the 2nd fret. And I come back and strum the up on the A7th. So let's do those slow so you can see what I'm doing. So now we're going back to the E again. Okay, so it's going to do that, then it's going to go. So now we're going to bounce back and forth with our 2nd finger on the 2nd frets of the 5th and the 6th string. So we're going to go. So we're going to do that twice, see that? Now we're going to go 2 on the 5th string, then 1st finger on the 1st fret, 5th string. So we're going to go 2, 1, 0 on the 5th string. See that? 2, 1, 0. Then we're going to take our 2nd finger, come over to the 6th string, give it that little, like it's sliding to the 3rd fret on the 2nd fret. See that? That little bend. Okay, so that's what we got. Back in the verse. Then the A7th. So you can get fancy too, though. Add those in there between there. And then I do like a little fill before the solo. I'll do like a. So you could add your own fill. Just do a little. You know, it could be different every time because I don't think mine's like along the same lines usually every time, but it's different. You know what I'm saying? So just do a little fill. It's got to fit in there, and then when you get to the solo, we're gonna go. So let's dig into the solo. So the solo is gonna go. So the solo is gonna say our first finger is gonna be on the 3rd string, 12th fret. Then we're gonna go 1, 2. These are our fingers. It's gonna be 2nd or 12th fret and the 13th fret. We're gonna go. So we're gonna hammer 12 to 13. Then I'm gonna just fold my finger back and then hit the 2nd string on the 12th fret. Now my pinky's going to go up to the 15th fret on the 2nd string and go. So I'm going to pull off the first time so I'm pulling off 15 to 12. Then I'm picking it 15, 12. See that? So the second time we're going to go. So the first time we go. Then the second time we go. So going. So the second time we just don't go to the 12th fret, and the last time we're just going to hold the 15 and give it a little vibrato. So but every note you end on, you want to give it a little vibrato. See that? So we're going to do this twice. Now we're going to go. So here's what I do. I go. Slide 5 to 7. I'm forming like a bar chord on the A, so I'm gonna go, but I'm playing just the high part like the reggae style player. So what I'm doing, I'm folding my first finger across the 5th frets of the 1st and 2nd string, taking my 2nd finger, going to the 3rd string, 6th fret, taking my 3rd finger, going to the 4th string, 7th fret. I'm going. So sliding. And I'm going. So I'm going. Here's what I'm doing. So I'm down, down, up, up, up. So I'm going. So down, down, up, up, up is going to be the 4th string, 3rd string. Then it's going to be 1, 2, 3. See that? So down, down, up, 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 down, down, up, up, up. So it's going to be 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. See that? Then I'm going to go. Now what I do here is I form a D, like here, see that? But I'm going to be on the 9th fret. So what I'm taking my first finger, and I'm going to be on the 9th fret of the 3rd string. My 2nd finger is going to be on the 9th fret of the 1st string. So 3rd and 1st. And then my 3rd finger is going to be on the 10th fret. So here I'm going to go. So now I'm going to go. So what I'm doing there is I'm going 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be down, down, up, up, up. No, it's going to be down, down, up, up, down. So you want to get your picks right. Then I'm going to go. So I'm holding this form, and then I'm putting my pinky out on the 12th fret of the 1st string. I'm doing the same thing. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's going to be down, down, up, up, down. So see that? Then I'm going to go. So I'm just going to go. It's going to be like the same strum like it. But now I'm going to keep it just up here on the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings. See that? I'm not going to strum the whole thing. I'm just going to give the bass there, the beef. Then I'm going to go. So we did this already. Okay, so So when we come out of that, so there's two solos. So the second solo, I do the same thing. I mean, you can mix it up and do something different. I've done that sometimes, but usually I just stick to it because it's such a solo that everybody knows it, and it's like, I don't know, it's just something to it. That solo, you just want to play it the way it is. And so the second time, I just add one thing different. So when we're up here going, I go. So I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna hit the bass note of the sixth string. Then I'm gonna hit the octave, which is gonna be the second finger on the second fret, fourth string. Then I'm gonna hammer pull off on it. So see what I'm doing? I'm going. So I'm playing the bass note, then the octave. Then I'm hammer pull up. Gotta do that the second time. Then we come out of it and do the. Then I'm gonna do a fill coming out of it. Okay, so it's gonna be different every time. And then so when we go, after the solo, we go into this funky thing, which sometimes I'll play like. We might go into Rapper's Delight. We might just do something funky. We might not even do anything at all. I might just play one note on the 12th fret. You know, and I'll keep it in time. And then we come back into it, and so he's doing a verse, but the verse I don't play the E, and then I'll come in right on the A. And then so you'll do that. The little walk down thing we did, and so the last time we're gonna go. So we're not gonna go. So we'll do that the first time, then the second time we're gonna go. And then we're gonna go. It's gonna say "Blow My Blues Away," and then we're gonna go. So this is, I think, something I made up. I don't think this is to the album, but what I do is I go. So I'm gonna play. What I do there is I take my second finger. I'm gonna come up to the third string, fourth fret, and my third finger is gonna be copying my second finger. So it's gonna be fourth frets on the third and the first. So I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna go 3, 1, 3. Those are gonna be the strings. 3, 1, 3. Then I'm gonna go down to the 3, the third fret, and go 3, 1, 3. Then down to the second fret, and then 3, 1, 3. So remember, the 3, 1, 3 is gonna be strings. It's gonna be down, up, down. So then I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna hammer on the open string to the first fret. So that's going to be the third string, my first finger, and my second finger is going to go over to the fourth string. And then I'm going to come up here. Alright, so what I'm doing there is I'm sliding, where am I sliding? Second string. 7 and 9. So 7 and 9. Then I'm gonna go 7, 9 on the first string. And I'm gonna bend. I'm just gonna give it a half tone bend. So I'm sliding. I'm not sliding. I'm bending like I'm going to the 10th fret. See that? And then I'm gonna go. Okay, so like I said, this is mine. So then I'm just going to end it on the E blues scale note. So just come up with a thing there. And that's going to be different every time. So I'm not going to show what I do there, but everything else is, I keep it the same. Because those fit every time. Then I go. Like I said, that's going to be different every time. I just, whatever I feel like playing, something in the E blues or E pentatonic scale. So, and that's how you punk up Folsom Prison. Have a great day.